Hey, grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Berean TV. Brother, somebody else hit me. Berean, if you really know the truth, if you Christians really knew the truth about where Christianity has come from, and the royal family that invented Christianity, y'all wouldn't even be Christians. That's the problem. Y'all can't get y'all heads out the book. I'm going to say, like I normally say, I'm going to try to explain some stuff right here. That comes from, as soon as he started saying that, when you hear people say certain things, that comes from Caesar's Messiah. That was a book that came out a few years back on Joseph Atwell. Atwell said, this is the story. He said, from reading the writings of Josephus in the 1st century, Josephus was born 37 AD. From reading the writings of Josephus and looking at other things, as far as Vespasian and Titus and other Roman officials in the 1st century, that they got together and they actually invented the story of Jesus because the Jews were acting crazy and the Jews didn't want to acknowledge that Caesar was Lord, and they were so dedicated to the teaching of Moses. So they said that they would write that the coming Messiah was already there, and they took Old Testament scriptures, basically, I'm summarizing the story for you, and they invented this Jesus character, and they made the New Testament, and who we would think is the Apostle Paul, and a new revelation that came down. And it took a while for the story to come together, but years later it ended up turning into becoming what is known as Christianity. Now, we have a couple of problems with that. The first thing I do is tell people in Sunday seminary that you don't have to be a historian if you understand timelines. I'm going to go back to what I often say. I can't say that T.I., Gucci Man, any of them guys down south in Georgia invented rap music. I can't say that. I could say it if I didn't know any better. If I didn't know any better, I would believe that. But once I start doing my research and I find out about Grandmaster Flash and Heavy D and the Boys and groups like Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, it's impossible for me to hold on to that because I have a deeper understanding now. So either I'm just plumb crazy or I'm not doing research. I recently said what a young lady quoted. She said that social media has given ignorance a platform. And this thing is real serious. And the brother, and he's talking to me like he really know what he's talking about. And you Christians, y'all don't really know the depths of it. It's another conspiracy theory type of thing. And we have a lot of those conspiracy theories that's actually all over the internet. Now, like I said, we have the writings of Josephus, and it's interesting because Josephus was born in 37, but Josephus was alive at the time that Jesus' brother and this new movement that was known as Christianity started. Why would the Romans invent Christianity and then for the first 300 years, 290 years, persecute them on and off and kill them and persecute them? It just doesn't make any sense. And this is the religion that they invented to control the Jews. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It sounds good to someone that doesn't know any better, but it just doesn't make any sense. I'm Brother Berean. You've been watching Berean TV. If you like what you heard, subscribe. Thanks for watching.